Yo, what is good, everybody? Thank you for the 23 subscribers, and as promised, your boy Terry Krabs is coming at you right now with the Skinwalker video. Excuse the awkward intro, I just woke up like 2 minutes ago, so I'm still collecting my thoughts, but I'm doing it just for you guys now. To get started, Skinwalkers. They're pretty serious creatures. I honestly think that they could be real. You know, it all depends on what you believe, but I think they could be real. Basically, what they are demonic entities of Navajo culture. And to put it in a simple way, they're shapeshifters, essentially. They can change into any animal or human, and they can mimic any sound, including a person's voice, as long as they've heard it. That being said, a lot of skinwalkers, they usually live in very desert-ish areas around Arizona, Nevada, mostly in those states, New Mexico, where it's really open in a lot of desert. And they usually just, stick to themselves. They usually don't screw with humans too much, but when they do, it gets pretty interesting because they love to toy with their prey, especially when it's a human. And I'm pretty sure with an animal, it's probably not as fun because an animal wouldn't really give the same reactions as a human. But what they'll do with the human that they're stalking or hunting is they'll toy with them and make them lose their minds first by just simply doing creepy ass shit. Like a lot of them will sit on the edge of like a wood, like the forest line, and they'll just sit there and scream like high pitch, like it sounds like these blood curdling screams, and it chills you to the bone. And usually they say when you hear a skinwalker scream, it means they're watching you, and it means that they're currently watching you and they're looking at you at that moment. So if you ever just hear a random scream, you might be being watched by a skinwalker. Another thing is, they say if just by saying their name, it attracts them to you, skinwalkers. But I mean, I've said their name like 1,000 times, and I'm still here. Maybe they just don't want this heat. No, but in all seriousness, when they do get a hold of you, it's brutal. They rip you limb from limb. Like there have been Actually, I heard recently of a case. I don't remember exactly at all of the case, but there was something where a person was found mutilated, just totally mutilated, and no one could explain why. No one could explain how or what did it. Oh, I remember. My friend told me this story. There was this guy that went camping, and he went for a few days, and his wife ended up calling the camp place, the area, the little reserve people, and she was like, hey, my husband's been missing for a few days. He said he was gonna go camping here at this location last time I heard from him. And I forget what she said, excuse me, I'm still waking up. And the ranger was like, okay, we'll start looking for him. Well, they start looking for him, and one of the rangers come across this campsite, and this thing looks like it just got fucked up. That's as simple as I can put it. The tent looks as if a big hand just went pop right in there, and there was blood everywhere, and all of his stuff was scattered. He even saw his rifle and his rounds all over the floor, and even a pistol. A revolver with two live rounds still inside of it. And so the officer's like, what the hell? So he starts, following kind of this trail of destruction and blood. And as he keeps going, finds a leg over here. He finds an arm over there. And the torso. But I don't think they found the head. Now, my friend, he believes it was Bigfoot. My friend's a big Bigfoot fan. If y'all want to see me do any Bigfoot, let me know. But aside from that, he thinks it's Bigfoot. I think, a lot of the Bigfoot stories I've heard, I've never, you don't really hear a lot about Bigfoot fucking people up. It's possible, don't get me wrong. I definitely do believe Bigfoot has an attitude. But in my opinion, it seems more like a skinwalker case. And I bet that I'm willing to bet that this man was tormented for a couple of days and was toyed with, and probably was driven insane until he just took off running in the woods or something, or until they just finally decided to come and fuck him up. And so, but yeah, that's what they do. They just rip people limb from limb. They don't eat them. They don't use them in some kind of ritual, at least not that I know of. And they just like to fuck with people. Honestly, I don't blame them. People suck. Another cool fact is that they can only transform into a certain animal if they're wearing that skin. So let's say they wanted to transform into a fox, they'd have to be like have a little a fox pelt somewhere, wrapped around them or on their back, and I think that's pretty cool. And usually the way you can spot a skinwalker as an animal is if you see an animal stand up on its hind legs. And I actually knew someone who's seen a fox do that before. He once told me this story about how he was camping in the woods and he just saw a fox stand straight up in front of him like a person. And he said he freaked out so much he just straight ran to his truck. He didn't pick up any of his stuff. He just straight ran. And I don't blame him. I probably would have done the same thing, because fuck a skinwalker, man. That's a horrible way to die. If you're being hunted by a skinwalker, I'm sorry. It's too late for you. You're done. No, but if y'all wanna learn more, more detail, y'all could always Google it. But I mean, this is pretty much all they are, in a very basic explanation. They're very demonic and evil entities of Navajo culture that like to shapeshift into animals and just chill and do their own thing for the most part. And when they do fuck with humans, it gets pretty intense and pretty scary. And then when they kill them, they just kill them. It's basically like they hunt for sport, or hunt humans for sport. It's a pretty scary thing to think about. And I think these things could be out there. I think they could. I think there's a lot of creatures out there that could be real, especially in the ocean. Man, the ocean is so massive, but we're not here to talk about the ocean. That's for another video. But I think that's pretty much all I got to say about skinwalkers for now. If y'all want to know more, if I think of something else, I'll post it. And let me know what y'all thought, about this in the comments below. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I don't mind, even though they're a little more awkward than my gaming ones. But this is what my channel is all about, cryptids, conspiracies, unsolved mysteries, and gaming. So thank you for the 23 subs. I said I wanted 20 for this video, and I got 23. Y'all exceeded my expectations, and that is just awesome. I appreciate everyone that supported me this far. I know, it's not that much, but to me, it's a lot. To y'all, it might seem like it's only 23 subscribers. No, to me, it means a lot, It's almost like I just made 23 new friends, which is really weird. But it makes me feel good, so I do appreciate that. It makes me feel good about myself. And let me know, if I'm doing good. If y'all want me to, play any certain kind of games or talk about anything specific in the comments below. Hit the subscribe and the like button. And I will see y'all later. Terry Krabs is out.